What's up, Gemini? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot, here to take a look at your energies for next week, starting March 3rd, 2025. Gemini, I hope all is well. The decks that I'll be using to do your messages will be listed in the description box underneath the video. Welcome any new subscribers here. We're going to just dive right into the energies here, cleansing the energy and the cards from Dawn Taurus's messages, and we shall begin with your messages. All right, so let's begin. What are the messages here for Gemini this week? What's coming up for my twins? Of course, I'm not reading any reversals, Gemini. What are the messages here for Gemini? All right, Gemini, we're going to cut the deck and we're going to begin your messages. Ooh, that didn't turn out right. Okay, but anyway, we're going to start. First card of message for you is the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is, of course, a court card here. Could be a job offer, could be a contract offer, could be a birth of a business idea, something starting off with your finances. Could be regarding as your financial situation, Gemini, whatever that situation may be for you, could be starting to improve, or get better for the, first time, or just get better and it hasn't been better in a long time. So that's the Page of Pentacles. Up next here is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands, yep, the pages and the aces always start new things. Also, you may initialize something here coming after the Page of Coins. Someone may be, thinking about starting up a business. That would be the Ace of Wands energy. You initializing something, the start of something new. That could be a relationship. It could be anything in terms of creative energies, creative pursuits. It could be hobbies. Okay. However, the Ace of Wands also comes with the energy of rapid happiness, something coming or occurring to possibly come through to put a smile on your face, beginning stages of passion, okay, whether it's, taking up a new relationship, taking up a business, could be a platonic friendship or whatever, okay, so that is the Ace of Wands, always an element of surprise as well, too. All right, so following the Ace of Wands, Gemini, now we got the Two of Wands. Two of Wands here in this instance where you're waiting for something or for something to arrive. This is my timing card. So whatever it is or whoever it is that you're waiting for, the arrival may be in 2 days or a 2-week period of time. This energy is usually related to slowness and stagnation. So it could be that you're, waiting for a phone call, waiting to hear about a job. Could be, anything about related to a business, waiting to hear about a startup of a business. It could be also you're waiting to formulate more ideals or gather more ideals for something to do in the future related to a project. Now, if we get any of the movement cards here, Gemini, then that means that this energy will be sped up, and then whatever you were or whoever you were waiting for comes much quicker and sooner. All right, so in other words, it could be that there's someone experiencing slowness or stagnation in a relationship, slowness and stagnation involving you're working on something, but it's not going in the direction or moving fast enough for you because there's a lack of possibly any resources or materials. Following the Two of Wands here, we have the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords here is there's something around you, Gemini, this week that's coming to a close. Something new is about to open up. Now, the Ten of Swords, I always read that it could be that if it's not you, Gemini, it could be that somebody that you know, scheduling some sort of inpatient or outpatient surgical procedures. And I'm here to tell you that if that's the case, it's going to be painful, but the Ten of Swords always offers recovery and relief. So the pain, if you experience any pain, it's not going to be extensive. Following the Ten of Swords here for you, Gemini, now we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is the card of wish fulfillment, right? Anything that you're wishing for, praying for, hoping for to come. may come to you this week. It is the yes answer. For other Geminis, when it comes to romance, it's not an even number of cups, but on an emotional scale this week, what you give out energetically to others is what you can expect to get back in return. This Nine of Cups also, too, is in a group of cards that I always say that there is some benefit that you're already obtaining mutually, satisfactorily, from either a romantic relationship. It could be anything going on with the family. It could be also anything involving platonic friendships. Also, the Nine of Cups I equate with that of the Star card. So any instances of energies related to social networking or social media, that falls underneath the energy of the Nine of Cups. Following the Nine of Cups here for you, Gemini, we have the Temperance card, Major Arcana. Temperance is having to come through to restore, rebalance any types of energies that was, taking you out of balance in the recent past. Okay, that could be just yesterday or whatever. So restoring, bringing all that energy back. Also, too, this might be for some Geminis here, as I'm reading, a focusing of energy, bringing that energy back to yourself. So maybe, last week you put a lot of energy out in terms of giving someone else a lot of attention, neglecting, not necessarily neglecting your needs or your wants, but just, not preserving your energy because maybe you were busy because you wanted to take care of family members, romantic partners, friends, or may have something to do with your work or whatever you do in terms of your career. Now this week may be the week where you just pull back and just focus and draw that energy towards yourself, thinking about your own needs, your own wants. This is a card that represents, having to value yourself, know what your worth is. It also, too, represents relationships, but I feel that it could be for some of you that I'm reading for that you just internalized, well, not really internalized, but just redistribute that energy back to yourself. This is a card that I regard as Mother Nature, so some of you could be just spending some time outdoors, enjoying Mother Nature and God's beauty. This is a card that also comes in terms of having to acquire some sort of peace, Gemini, knowing your worth, knowing your value. All of that is important. Up next now we have the Four of Pentacles here. Here you may be holding on to something that needs to be released and let go a little bit. This still for others could be a small pay raise, saving up for something greater. Following the Four of Pentacles here now for you, Gemini, now we have the Four of Wands. This is the happiness card. Four of Wands, celebrations of any kinds, birthdays, anniversaries, could be weddings, always the shared happiness inside a structure of a building with other people. This is also, too, I read in terms of anyone getting engaged or proposed to this week, someone deciding or thinking about moving or relocating to a different area, whether or not that has anything to do with purchase of any property or land. Romantic partners could decide to move in with one another if they haven't already. It could be family members. It also could be friends. All right. Following the Four of Wands here for you, Gemini, now we have the Three of Wands. Three of Wands propels the energy of the Two of Wands. I said if we get any moving cards here, right? Whatever it is or whoever it is that you may have been waiting for now will come sooner. This Three of Wands is always the driving force of energy, and it's the green light for me, right? So you may be drawing some energy towards you or moving, towards something very positive, or that energy is moving towards you. Some of you may be traveling again. If you are going to be traveling, Gemini, you're going to be safe. You're going to be safe to and from. And then I also assign long distance romance and love affairs with the Three of Wands. All right, so the last card that I have for you, Gemini, in the spread is the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is usually the type of energy, a court card that comes in to assist you. And it could be a family member, a romantic partner, it could be a friend. They usually come in and assist you if you need some help this week. But also, too, the presence of the Knight of Wands could also indicate of a formation of any types of partnerships that which include business and or romantic as well as platonic friendship. This is the energy also, too, of where you're attracting something or you're already involved in something, and the energy between whatever it is that you are involved with is intensifying, it's building up. It's, definitely if it's, it could be a relationship, it could be a project. The passion is building up. And of course, outside of all of that, it's still a court card and it's the Knight of Wands. He still can, express himself in a sexual manner, which is usually pretty positive. Underneath the Nine of Cups, that might be significant for some of you when it comes to any types of social media, social networking, in terms of engagement, and it could be online dating sites or whatever, or just staying in communication with family members or friends. It could be part of the wish fulfillment, the yes answer to all romantic questions that you have. The Knight of Wands being a court card underneath the Nine of Cups. If you ask a question about a romantic partner that you currently are interested in or, dating at this particular time, the answer is always a resounding yes. But also, too, the Knight of Wands could be what's to come in terms of a future romantic partnership or platonic friendship. All right, so this is what I have for you, Taurus, in the general read here. Let's throw some cards again to complement your general reading here. And you can use these messages. If I said Taurus, I apologize. Gemini, you can use these messages however you want. It's just a deck that I grabbed. I'm trying to keep the content lively and exciting here, so I'm always trying to develop new stuff to improve, keeping you guys from being bored as well as myself. Anyway, so just use these messages however they fit for you. And I'm just going to toss 4 cards, and the very first card here for you, Gemini, is I still have feelings for you. Now this, like I said in Taurus's video, this is usually like an oracle deck for when I do the general love readings, but love happens every day. It doesn't just happen once a month. Anyway, I feel so happy with you. The next message up here for you, Gemini, is I do love you. And then the last card that I have here for you in terms of a message is I want you so badly. Wow. Okay, so again, if these are useful and it applies to you, then so be it. Anyhow, this is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here, Gemini, just on what I do, interpreting cards and giving you my best impression. Always take what's going to work for you, leave the rest alone. Have a safe, great week ahead. Again, I appreciate any new subscribers. I appreciate the subscribers who have always followed me throughout the years. I hope it continues. Remain smiling. And Gemini, I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.